On the mound for the Marlins is Sandy Alcantara, whose career started with the St. Louis Cardinals in 2017. Tonight will mark Sandy's 159th career start with the Marlins, and it might be the last as trade rumors continue to swirl around the two-time All-Star and 2022 Cy Young Award winner.
Yeah, if you're Sandy Alcantara, you can't help but think about that this possibly could be your last start. His last outing, 7 strong innings, did not walk a hitter. His best of the year.
Sonny Gray is looking to do what Andre Palante did. Palante was able to go deep in that game, Chip. 7 strong innings for him. Look at the numbers in 21 starts for Sonny. That ERA north of 4.3. The last 2 games have been a scuffle, as we all know.
It'll be Edwards, Sanchez, and Ramirez the bat for the Marlins here in the top of the first.
And he hits it that way, does Edwards, toward right center. Walker is over. Victor says he's got it. There's your first out.
Sanchez is 1 for 5, a double, a walk, and a strikeout facing Gray.
There it was. Sweeper takes care of Jesus Sanchez. First strikeout, 2 up and 2 down in the first.
Here is Agustin Ramirez, who was 0 for 4 in game 1. And he blasts this in the air deep to left center field. Burleson's going back at the wall. Hits the track, bounces over the wall. That was a sinker that Ramirez just one-hopped into the seats out in left center field. That's an automatic double with 2 outs.
First and third, 2 outs as Stowers takes a walk, and Lopez will hit in the first inning. The 3-2 pitch with 2 outs, and the runner going from first. A swing, and there's a fly ball hit to right field, fighting the sun. Walker is under it, and he makes the play for out number 3. The Marlins strand 2, and the Cardinals are coming to bat in the bottom of the first at Busch Stadium.
On the mound for the Miami Marlins tonight, it's the 29-year-old right-hander Sandy Alcantara, who's making his 21st start of the season and his 7th of his career against the team that took him all the way back in the day and who he made his major league debut with back in 2017.
So it's Mason Wynn in the leadoff role tonight.
And he greets Mason Wynn and drills him. Well, that's interesting. Mason Wynn having a big run since the All-Star break. Gets nailed on the left shoulder with the first pitch of the game. Here's Herrera, the Redbirds DH.
Swing and a miss. He got him, and Herrera hits the deck. That was not a well-located changeup, but it so badly fooled Herrera that he swung and missed for strike 3. And here's Alec Burleson, who went deep in game 1. And he hits this sky high into shallow right. Jesus Sanchez is there, and there's 2 away.
Here's Contreras.
Wynn on the move. 0-1 is hit out to straightaway center. Sanoja's got no problem. He shuffles back and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning for Sandy Alcantara. It was 9 pitches after the first pitch, hit by pitch.
Here comes Troy Johnston for his first ever plate appearance in the major leagues.
636 minor league baseball games, over 2,700 minor league plate appearances. And here he is at 28 years old, getting his first major league shot.
Base hit! There's number 1 for Troy.
It was close. It wasn't a cutter. It was a sweeper. How about that first AB? You get your first base hit.
That baseball makes its way over to the third base dugout, and that is going somewhere special for him.
Spent a long time in the minor leagues, and you never really think you're going to make it, and you finally get that call, and your first at-bat is a base hit. Congratulations.
What a moment for Troy Johnston.
Hicks popped out. Johnston the base hit. Javier Sanoja skies to center. Now Paulie, left-hand hitting third baseman.
There's a swing and a drive in the air, deep to right field, and gone! Graham Paulie with his first as a Miami Marlin. He gives the Marlins a 2-0 lead here in the second.
Graham Paulie, 103 off the bat, 384 feet into the Cardinal bullpen in right. And the Marlins open scoring in the second. Jordan Walker was 1 for 4 with an RBI double yesterday. Has first base hitting at Sandy with 1 away in the bottom of the second.
Now Sajazi's up.
Runner takes off, and that's popped up. Troy Johnston is going out and in shallow right. He's got it. Throw to first. They double them off. Oh, the kid's doing everything in his major league debut tonight. How about that? Ball 4. Second walk of the inning issued by Sandy. Now the tying run is at first base, and Alec Burleson's coming to the plate.
Back-to-back games, Burley has homered.
Off the end of the bat towards the gap, right center field. Sanoja's on the run, and he made the grab.
Javier Sanoja with a really nice play in center, and he manages to strand runners at the corners.
2-0 in favor of Miami, batting in the top of the 5th with 2 outs.
Here's Stowers. He's walked and struck out.
That is blistered out towards the gap in right center field. And what do you know? Extra bases for Kyle Stowers. He's good for 1 or 2 hits a night. And he's got his first hit of the evening.
And Kyle's tremendous July continues.
So Lopez bats an infield hit for him.
The 2-0 is hit off the end of the bat. That's going to get down for a base hit into right field. More 2-out damage done by the Marlins. They have a 3-0 lead.
It's another Otto Lopez 2-out RBI. Seems like every single time he comes up with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs, he just gets the job done.
For the second time tonight, the Cardinals have 2 runners on in an inning. That's 3 walks and a hit by pitch.
2 men on with 1 away for the top of the order, and Mason Wynn.
He got him on a curveball in the dirt. Pages will take off towards third. He'll arrive safely there on a wild pitch, but that is a huge and important out for Alcantara. It's the 2nd of the 5th.
Herrera hit on the knuckles on a 2-2 pitch. Alcantara's hit 2 batters in this game, and now the bases will be loaded for Alec Burleson.
2-2. That one cut on and missed. Good change up from Sandy Alcantara, and he pitches his way out of the jam. And we're through 5 after he strands the bases loaded.
Handshakes and hugs for Sandy Alcantara down there in that third base dugout. And let me say this, if this is it for Sandy Alcantara as a Miami Marlin, it's one hell of a way to go out, Nelly.
Called to the bullpen with Steven Matz. He's going to work, Brad, in back-to-back games.
Yeah, they haven't done this a ton with Steven Matz. Didn't throw a lot of pitches in the ball game yesterday.
Runner at first, but 2 gone.
Rampoli's taken down. Wagaman's going to come on and pinch hit. McCulloch not afraid to go for the platoon advantage.
Wagaman in the air to right field and deep. Walker's going back, and that's over his head. Bouncing on the track. Here comes Dane Myers. He's going to score.
And it's a pinch hit RBI double for Wagatak. 4-0 Fish in the top of the 6th.
All 4 runs tonight for the Marlins have scored with 2 out.
Back to the top and Xavier Edwards.
And there's a fly ball in the air to right, chasing Walker towards the corner, and that's going to get down for extra bases. This time for Xavier Edwards, who will motor around second. He's headed towards third. The throw is late. An RBI triple for Xavier Edwards. Plates Eric Wagaman. And the Marlins opening things up here in the 6th. It's 5-0.
Good inside out swing right there by Edwards, who's been in fuego here in the last couple of weeks.
Valente Belloso coming on for his 2nd inning of work. He's the 4th pitcher used tonight by Miami.
That's a punch out, and the Marlins an out away from a shutout victory.
Cardinals have 1 man left. It's JC.
And the payoff to end it. Swung on it, missed, strike 3. There's the ball game, folks. A wire-to-wire win for the Marlins. 5 shutout innings by Sandy Alcantara. The Marlins combined to toss their 7th shutout of the season. Congratulations to Troy Johnston on making his major league debut here tonight. Graham Pauley hit his first homer for the Marlins, and a terrific night for Miami.